Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I have my ignited customs to show you that I've made over the past like 2 months or so. So yeah, I have all 4 of the ignited animatronics right here. Freddy is lying on the ground because he cannot stand up because his legs are too thin. As you can see, his endoskeletons with like huge feet and a huge body. So yeah, he can't stand up on his own. The others can just fine though. But yeah, these are all the 4 ignited figures I've made over the past like 2 months or so. I am working on a creation figure. I'll show you him so far. That's what he looks like so far. So yeah, it's coming out pretty good. So I thought I should in the meantime, make a video showing all 4 of the ignited figures that I made so far. Okay, so for the first one I'm going to start off with, it's going to be Ignited Foxy. So here he is. I think he looks really good. He's probably one of my favorites of these. He looks really cool. As you can see, I did change his feet a little bit. I used Grim Foxy's feet, or Nightmare Foxy's feet, and then added like the endo feel into there to be like the FNAF 2 ones. Then I added these 2 bars on his endoskeleton torso to look more accurate to how he does in the game. There's his eyes right there, and then yeah, his nose, he doesn't really have one. I mean, I tried painting on one, but it didn't really work out. I used a Grim Foxy head for him, and so yeah, there's all his endo parts. I used an entered hand for his actual hand because I had like 5 entered hands left over for some reason, so I decided to just use one on him. I think it looks really cool. And yeah, there's his hook, his other foot. Yeah, I think I could have done his paint job a little bit better. Oh my god, better. But yeah. I mean, that's really all I have to say for him. He has a lot of articulation, so I'll show you that really quick. So yeah, here's his articulation. So he has a ball joint right here at his shoulder and his elbow. No articulation for his hand. And you know, same for this arm as well, but no articulation for his hook as well. No swivel or whatever. Here's articulation for his like thigh, I guess, and then one for his knee, ball joint. Same with the other leg, as you can see. None of the ball joints are loose either, so all his joints are very stable and kind of sturdy. He cannot move his head though. I had to glue that on. I mean, he can kind of go up and down, but he can't go sideways or any of that. So yeah, that's pretty much all his articulation, and that's really all I have to say for Ignited Foxy. So next one I'm going to start off with is Ignited Freddy. Okay, so here is Ignited Freddy, and the setup just fell. So yeah, here is Ignited Freddy. He's definitely my favorite out of these 4. I just like him, how he looks a bit more. I think he looks the most accurate out of these figures right here. And I think he just has a lot of detail in character. But yeah, here he is. He has pretty much the same articulation as Ignited Foxy. He has a ball joint right here at his elbow and shoulder. Same with this arm as well. It's a bit tighter. Then you have a ball joint at his thighs, and I guess a ball joint in his knees. This joint just pops off a lot, and I mean, I can kind of put it on, but it really just doesn't go on that easily, so I kind of have to hold him like this. But yeah, I did a lot of sculpting on this guy. I had to sculpt his feet, of course. Well, I guess this is a better foot to use. This one looks bad. But yeah, I had to sculpt his feet. As this was a radioactive Foxy foot at first, that's why he has endoskeleton. I had to use the Dremel to give him withering. Same with Ignited Foxy and Ignited Chica as well. I'll get on to Ignited Chica and body later. And yeah, I put some like little metal piece right here on his endoskeleton arm because it looked a bit bland. And so yeah, here he is. I think he looks really cool. And if you're wondering what I used for his head, I used the Dreadbear head for him. Just sliced it in half. I think it looks really cool. Looks very accurate to Withered Freddy, so that's why I used it. And yeah, I think it looks really cool. I also sculpted his ear, by the way. And then there's his like endoskeleton spine or whatever that goes into his head. Looks really cool. Looks really nice. So yeah, let's go on to Ignited Bonnie now. So yeah, here is Ignited Bonnie. I think he came out looking really cool. He's mostly just endoskeleton, to be honest, so he wasn't too hard to make. But yeah, here he is. I think it looks really cool. I don't think I even used my Dremel on him because he didn't have too much withering. And this ear right here is actually a Springtrap ear, so that's really like the only 3D kind of withering he has. The rest is kind of just painted on, as you can kind of see right there, all the black spots. I also did give him some like brown spots to like and dry brush and brown and like tan and stuff to make him look dirty. I kind of did the same thing with Chica as well. But yeah, and then I used toothpicks for his wires. I think that looks really cool. It's the first time I did that. Usually I'd use actual like metal wires and just cut them. But nah, right here I just used regular toothpicks. Honestly, I like them better. And so yeah, for his head, this was probably the hardest part of making him, but I just used a Springtrap jaw from like my Burn Trap figure because I had to cut off his jaw for that. This Springtrap job worked perfect for this guy, as you can see. Then I had to sculpt this part of his head, the top part. It was pretty hard to do. And then as you can see, I actually did put in like those little like stitching holes or whatever. You can probably see them. Yeah, I put those in. Then I also gave him his wires, and I painted them brown because I did paint them like bright colors like his these wires at first. This didn't look good, and also you can't really see his red eyes. So I decided to paint them this brown. And so yeah, here he is. I think he looks really cool. My only problem is that I wish I could change this endo hand to be something better, but I guess that's all I have to work with right now. But I think he looks really cool, very accurate. Probably one of my favorites out of these guys. Okay, so for my last figure, we have Ignited Chica, and honestly, she actually looks ignited, but yeah. Anyways, she's a very cool looking figure. Could definitely use more color though. She's really only like orange, white, silver, and like yellow, and black. So she could use more color, but yeah, I think she looks really cool. If you're wondering why I didn't use a Dremel on this figure, is because this is from Springtrap, this is from Springtrap, this is from Springtrap. A lot of things, and then this one is from my Withered Chica figure. So there's already withering in like all those parts of her body, other than like her torso and like this leg right here. So yeah, that's why I didn't use the Dremel, because it's already in there. But the way I painted it kind of makes it look like it's actually painted on, but it really is like 3D, as you can see right there. So I probably should have done a better job painting this figure. I definitely could admit that. I probably should put more detail into it. And if you're wondering why her bib doesn't say "Let's Eat," that's actually how her bib is in the game. And then yeah, of course, you have her endoskeleton parts right here. The hardest part of making her was definitely the torso. Very difficult to make, because I had to get this like elbow pad on. I had to find a way to attach these two arms and make them actually articulate and move like freely. And I had to find a torso that actually matched how Ignited Chica looked. And then I had to find a way to support her head, which is like very hard to do. So overall, she's probably like my hardest custom here to make. And yeah, here's also her eyes. She has the ignited eyes. I think Freddy still has the best ones, but I think hers are probably second best. Foxy's I think are a bit too big and cartoonish. And then yeah, so yeah, that's all her wires and stuff. Made them silver because they aren't supposed to be bright colors like that, because in the game they weren't. But yeah, and if you're wondering what torso I used a tie-dye bonding torso for this. Just sawed it in half pretty much, put this in here, and that's basically how I made her torso. But yeah, that's really it for her. I guess I could show you her articulation. And also I forgot to mention, I did sculpt her feet out. I didn't like the 3 claws or whatever you want to call them, chicken feet. This one was like an endoskeleton foot. This one I can't remember. I think this was also an endoskeleton foot. No, it wasn't. It was a bootleg figure foot. So yeah. Anyways, here's our articulation. There's one at her knee. Same with this leg, very sturdy. One at her thighs. This one can move around a lot more because this is actually the tie-dye bonding figure thigh. This one's just a Springtrap one, so it can't really move that much. Then you have a ball joint right here at the shoulder, and then same with this shoulder as well. Of course, no ball joints for the forearms, because there's none. And there's really no articulation. I mean, you can move her head up and down, but that's really it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Ignited Chica. So yeah guys, that is all my Ignited figures so far. I am working on my creation figures, so that'll be cool to see when it gets done. But yeah, here are all of them. I think they came out really cool looking. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I guess I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, and please like and subscribe for more videos.